Hello, everybody. Southern Progressive here. I just wanted to make another quick video. I think I say that every time. So maybe I should just say I'm making a video. They're all quick or they're not. Sometimes I say they're quick and they're not. Anyway. Again, it's been a few days, but I watched the Bernie town hall on extreme poverty? Extreme poverty in America, I believe it was what it was called. And you can see myself in my glasses. I don't take my glasses off. There you go. I'm not that blind. I can still see myself. What was I gonna say? So one of the things that came out of that I didn't know that seemed kind of big was that the statistic that 44% of homeless people have a job. 44% of homeless people have a job and work. That's insane. Like, I did not think of it like that. Like, I did not think of, hey, this homeless person, they just sit around all day asking for money or need help, and they just can't get a job because they're dirty or they can't have a shower. But no, there are people who do not own a home. There's actually 44% people who do not own a home wake up in their tent, car, truck, van, wherever they're sleeping. I'm assuming finds a way to bathe, maybe like a truck stop or something like that. I wonder if that's like a policy. I wonder if you go to a truck stop like every day to take a shower, if they're like, dude, you can't come here every day to take a shower. We know you're not a trucker because you can't be here every day, and they throw them out. I kind of hope not, unless the I hope not, period. I was going to say unless the truckers need to use the showers and they're always full by people who are homeless. I hope they don't. I don't know. Anyway, wherever they live, they get up out of their car seat or tent floor, maybe drive their truck or walk to work and don't have enough to afford a home. So that's insane. Well, I don't understand the lack of empathy in this country from some people of not being okay with the minimum wage being a living wage. I don't understand. I don't understand how you could be a human being, and I guess it's like a competition thing. It's the only thing I can think of. Like, it's the only thing I can think about, or the only excuse I can think. It's not an excuse. Jeez, it's the only thing I can come up with is that the people who are against it, and I don't like pointing out left, right, but it's mostly the right, and some left, centrist left. That life for them is it's a competition that if anybody else gets ahead even a little bit, they're losing. So if these people have enough to survive, then I'll fall behind. And my race, my finish line is that billionaire, is the Jeff Bezos. And if further back I get, if these people get ahead, I fall further back and Jeff Bezos goes ahead, and I'll never catch him. You're never going to catch him. I mean, you can. So it's not impossible, right? But it's just go play the lottery. It's the same odds to be the richest man in the world. Even with the lottery, you're not going to be the richest man in the world. But it's actually easier to get rich off the lottery because your odds are probably the same, and it's a lot less work. It's like, so you can do all this work and never get anywhere. And I think that's what's pissing off people, especially the older generation. These at these times is that they're realizing that the line they were fed is total bullcrap, that they can't just work their butt off and then be wealthy because the system's rigged already. So Um, anyway, so I think they view it as a competition. So when they find out that, oh man, if we're going to give all these people on minimum wage now $15 an hour so they can feed their family and own a home, that's going to come out of my, it's going to make me more poor. And I know, have heard the argument many times, and I guess logically, if you want to make it, it kind of makes sense, and maybe that will happen for a little while. So maybe McDonald's hamburgers will be $5 or $6 or $7 instead of $3 because they don't want the bottom line. My answer to that is that McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, anything, Amazon is not toppable. In other words, they're not gods. They're not impossible to beat. So if McDonald's strategy, if let's say they have to pay all their workers $15 an hour, first of all, they'll find some kind of loophole to screw people over anyway somehow. But besides that, let's say that their answer is, okay, well, let's raise the burger prices to $10. You have to pay $10 for a burger, so therefore now my paycheck is worth less. We're in a capitalist country. Somebody else can start another business where the pay scale isn't so lopsided that they can afford to dish out a $4 hamburger or $3 hamburger and still pay their employees a fair wage. And at that point, capitalism will take over, just like everybody loves, and McDonald's will fall, and something else will rise. And that will be a better business, and a better business model that'll fit the times. Oh my gosh. And guess what? I bet you their employees will be a little bit happier. Maybe a little more willing to, not feel cheated. Maybe willing to do their job a little bit better because they know that at the end of their 40 hours a week or the end of their 8-hour shift, the 8-hour shift, 8 times 7, what is that like? I shouldn't do math in public, right? Whatever that is. What is that, like $50, $50 something dollars? They get $50 after their whole day. Yeah, I'm gonna work my butt off for my $50. Wow, I can't wait. So it's ridiculous. So but back to the point. So 44% of homeless people work. Oh my gosh. That's a big statistic. That's an eye-opener. For me, anyway. For me, it was an eye-opener. So hopefully it was for you. If you saw that. That was it was a pretty good town hall. They had a lot of good points. Some of them I've heard before. Yeah. I also don't understand this whole idea of the right. I'm going to pick on the right some more. Make America great again. We need to go back to the 50s. We need to go back to the 50s for whatever that was, and where you can work at a factory or something like that, and you can support a family with a wife that doesn't work. But you're against social programs and or legislation that will help that become a reality. I don't get it. I guess I just don't. I guess it's the whole, and I've heard this plenty of times from everybody. This is like a big thing now, is that middle class people are just embarrassed millionaires. So they don't see themselves as poor. They don't see themselves as middle, lower. That's a stigma. Oh no, I'm not poor. Oh, gross. No, those people are poor. I'm not poor, and I can't. If you're poor, you're poor, and I'm sorry. And there's opportunity in the country. So the whole bootstrap thing. Yeah, there is opportunity. It's true. It's luckily we live in a country where you can do something and create something, and there's a chance that you can make it. But again, just because you do something and you make something doesn't mean you're going to make it. And you can do that over and over and over again, and it still doesn't mean you're going to make it. And at the end of the day, someone has to flip your burger. Someone has to do it. And that person deserves to live. Not everyone can, I mean, that's the argument I keep on hearing is that, well, not everyone can do that. But they don't explain it. Think of it like this. You walk into McDonald's, somebody's at the front counter, and at the burger station, and someone has to be there, and they deserve to live. Anyway, so 44% of homeless people have a job. This is insane. All right, signing off.